Good evening, parents, friends, and special guests. My name is Renee Calabrese, and I'm proud to serve as a social worker at Hampton Bays Middle School. Welcome to our third annual Middle Schools Award Night. Students, you are invited here tonight to be recognized by your teachers for individual awards, for your involvement in various honor societies, and being all-around great student leaders. Before we begin, please allow me to address a few housekeeping items. Please note, by order of the Southampton Town Code Enforcement, all aisleways must remain clear as a safe passageway in the unlikely event of an emergency. Please take notice of our school safety team. We appreciate your cooperation with any special requests that they make to ensure your safety and comfort during tonight's ceremony. By New York State law, there is no smoking permitted anywhere here on school grounds. And finally, please be sure to silence all electronic communication devices. Thank you. Allow me to introduce Charlotte Summer to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Honors Band under the direction of Mr. Jonathan DeMori to lead us in the performance of our national anthem. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Charlotte, one of our student leaders of this year's 8th grade class. And thank you to the Honors Band for that wonderful performance. At this time, it is with great pleasure that I introduce our Hampton Bays Middle School Assistant Principal, Dr. Jonathan Della Speranza. Please enjoy the evening.
Good evening, and welcome to the 8th grade award ceremony. It is my pleasure to serve as assistant principal at Hampton Bays Middle School and share with you in celebrating tonight's milestone in your child's lives. Please join me for one more round of applause for our middle school honors band and tonight's honorees, the future Hampton Bays High School class of 2027. It is my pleasure to welcome special guests who are here with us this evening. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Clemenson. Board of Education member, trustees, Mrs. Culhane and Mrs. Scully. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Carlson. Mrs. Fox and Mr. Ferraro. And finally, we welcome our outstanding faculty and staff who are with us tonight to help our students succeed every day. Wow. Thank you for being here to honor our middle school students. Please join me in a warm welcome for Mrs. Griffin and Mrs. Gunderson, who are recognizing the members of our National Junior Honor Society.
We would like to begin tonight's proceedings by recognizing the 18 8th grade students inducted into Hampton Bays Middle School's chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. Academically, these young scholars represent the top 20% of the class of 2027, having maintained a 92 GPA throughout both their 7th and 8th grade years. In addition to their academic success, they have also demonstrated excellence in the areas of character, leadership, citizenship, and service. It is with great pleasure that we recognize these 18 amazing students for their outstanding achievements.
Many of these students are also involved in student council, Tri-M Honor Society, and participate on sports teams, all the while maintaining that 92 GPA. Just this past weekend, these members led their first annual Hampton Bays Volunteer Day, a community event where students completed 12 different service projects. Throughout the day, students volunteered their time at the Wildlife Rescue Center, the Ecological Culture Initiative, the Hampton Bays Public Library, the Long Island Cares Food Bank, the Southampton Senior Center, a Relic Beach cleanup, and our middle school community garden.
We hope all of these distinguished students enjoy continued success in high school. Good luck, and always remember the importance of academic rigor, community engagement, and above all, the content of your character. National Junior Honor Society members, when your name is called, will you please come up to the stage to receive your honor cords and be recognized by our audience. Braden Talmadge. Cameron Schmidt. Charlotte Summer. Christian Kearns. Diana Hemming. Emma Metz. John Taylor. Lee Brumagem. Louis Stellato. Michael Single Jr. Sebastian Martinez. Tony Haddock. Willem Dakota Sarkis. And our executive board members, Andrew Guevara, Owen Haynes, Kira Clinton, Emma Schulteis, and Nathan Kearns.
Congratulations, National Junior Honor Society members. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce Ms. Whiffen, Ms. Studi, and Ms. Griffin, who are presenting our awards for math and algebra.
The ability to succeed requires more than a collection of knowledge and application. It is a consistent effort to push forward through obstacles, setbacks, and discouragement. The ability to succeed requires endless persistence. Finding success at a high level in math requires this sort of perseverance. The recipient of this award has proven her ability to conquer challenges and collaborate with others to expand her understanding.
Her hard work set a consistent example for her peers, and in doing so, she helped others strive for their success. She remained relentless in her pursuit of excellent performance. She maintained a high 90s average for all 4 quarters of this school year. However, her academic success is second to her kindness and consideration towards others. She entered class each day with a warm smile and loving demeanor. She is well deserving of this award. It is our honor to present this year's Math Aid Award to Jalissa Rubio Quijada.
This year's Algebra Award goes to a student that has held a 100 average for all 4 quarters, which is no easy task in algebra. This student is one of the most amicable and polite students I have ever had the pleasure of teaching. He always greets his teachers as he enters and says goodbye when he exits the room. He is the first one to help a fellow student, and I can always count on him to make challenging connections. His hard work and dedication set the precedent in our classroom and motivated others to persevere and flourish. I cannot wait to see what he does in high school and beyond. It is with great honor that I present the Algebra Award to John DePalma. Allow me to introduce Mr. Singh and Ms. Gunderson to present our awards for Social Studies and English, and Ms. Mehta to present the Living Environment Award.
Today I have the great honor of presenting this year's Social Studies Award to a remarkable student who truly embodies the spirit of intellectual curiosity and critical thinking. This student consistently challenges the norms and conventions of the classroom and society. He is a shining example of the power of asking thought-provoking questions. He demonstrates the importance of critical thinking and consistently produces high-quality work. I am certain if you drop this student into a college class, he would teach a professor a thing or two. But let's get back to middle school. The student receiving this award brings a special element to the classroom with every small detail he adds to the lesson. His argumentative and discussion skills are advanced beyond his age. And unless he is doing a random map game or playing chess on his computer, he is always a well-behaved and a consistent model for his peers in the classroom. I am proud and honored to present this year's Social Studies Award to Jamie DePalma.
For the past 2 years, I have had the pleasure of teaching tonight's award recipient. I watched a student grow from a newly minted 7th grader into an intelligent 8th grader ready to take on high school. In 7th grade, he mastered paragraph textual analysis and foundational research skills. In 8th grade, he read the American classic To Kill a Mockingbird and tackled writing a Regents level essay. Each day, he actively participated in classroom discussions, posed thought-provoking questions, and contributed to the classroom environment. And to say that this student is exuberant would be an understatement. He is always smiling, always joyful, always the life of the party. All the while, he thrives on the athletic field, is an active member of National Junior Honor Society, Tri-M Honor Society, Drama Club, and maintains a 100-point grade point average, not only in English, but across all of his classes. It leaves you to wonder, is there anything this student can't do well? I know that my classroom will certainly be a little quieter and a little gloomier without his presence, but I cannot wait to see what he achieves in high school and beyond. Congratulations to this year's English 8 award winner, Tony Haddock.
It is an amazing moment for any teacher when our students' insight pushes us to a new understanding of our own content area. As a living environment teacher, I have always felt biology allows us to better understand both ourselves and those around us. Through his helpful perspective, the student has not only gained this new perspective, but pushed both his classmates and myself in this process. He exemplifies the term hard worker. I believe the student could move a mountain rock by rock if he put his mind to it, and if it was graded. He has continually sought to get the most out of each lesson and has taken on the challenge of preparing for his first Regents exam with determination. Though I'm a little glad I won't have to read through his essay-long answers for every question while grading, I will miss having such a natural reader in my classroom. I'm honored to present this year's Living Environment Award to Louis Stellato. Introducing Ms. Dayton and Mr. Ballesteri to present the next two awards.
Good evening. The arts are an important part of a well-rounded education for all students, preparing our nation's young people for a global economy that's fueled by innovation and creativity, and for a social discourse that demands communication in images, sound, and text. As former First Lady Michelle Obama has said, the arts are not just a nice thing to have or do if there's free time, or if one can afford it. Paintings and poetry, music and design, they all define who we are as people. The winner of this year's Visual Art Award is a well-rounded student in the arts, excelling in both visual art and music. Through the arts, students learn teamwork and practice collaborative learning with their peers. They develop skills and judgment they didn't know they had. This year's Award for Excellence in the Visual Art is presented to a student who exemplifies these qualities. For this student, boundless creativity presents both courage and visual curiosity. This student is always eager to question a project parameters, helping others to see daring and more innovative possibilities. Quiet yet thoughtful and creative, this student demonstrates patient attention to detail in all of his work, both artistically and musically. As an innovator, this student is always ready to break free from an old way of thinking and embrace a new, more creative way of solving a problem or meeting a need. Thoughtful, kind, and creative, the future belongs to this student. It is my honor to present this year's Excellence in Visual Art to Sebastian Martinez.
Good evening. The Technology Award is given to a student who is dedicated to their work and not worried about taking on new challenges. This year's candidate is an outstanding student that has excelled working in and out of the classroom. Their willingness to help others in a trait that any teacher, or is a trait that any teacher can only hope for to find in a student. This year's recipient has participated in our middle school robotics program since they have entered this building in 5th grade. At each club meeting, he could be found helping other students learn how to program and fly a drone, and occasionally showing off his own piloting skills. This student has continued to step up and be an intricate part of class and school. Whenever there is a task to be completed, he is always eager to jump in and start. It was my pleasure to have known the student for the past 4 years, and based on his dedication to his work and willingness to help others, I have no worries that he will continue to excel at school and life. It is without hesitation, and it is my honor to congratulate this year's Excellence in Technology Award winner, John Anderson. Now at this time, introducing our World Language Department, Ms. Devon and Ms. Strano.
I will present the Award for Excellence in French. The recipient of this award is one of the most ambitious, goal-oriented, and dependable students that I have ever had in the classroom. He carefully plans out each detail for quarter projects, consistently demonstrates higher level thinking skills in daily assignments, and exudes confidence when speaking and writing. This student is the first one to help his classmates, and I know that it is because he genuinely wants them to succeed. In addition, this student is incredibly artistic. I thoroughly enjoyed all of the illustrations he did for assignments over the last 2 years, such as our chapter picture dictionaries. His artistic skills always put a smile on my face. I am so impressed by the way this student makes education a priority in his life and that he is proud of his academic success. He is an exemplary student and a role model for students and teachers alike. He inspires me to keep learning as well. It is my honor to present the Award for Excellence in French to Sebastian Martinez. Congratulations. I am also going to be presenting the Excellence in Spanish Award. The recipient of this award is the kind of student who takes responsibility over his education and is not afraid to take risks in the classroom. Learning a language can sometimes be frustrating, but this student has always taken on the challenge with confidence. He is genuinely kind to others. He's extremely helpful in paired practice and group work, always incorporating unique ideas and going above and beyond the requirements. He sets goals and achieves them, and he takes advantage of any opportunity to improve. This student arrives to class every single day with a big smile on his face and a great attitude to match. When he is absent, he always takes it upon himself to send the cheeriest of emails, starting with "Hello, teachers," to see what he needs to do so he doesn't fall behind. He's impressed me many times this year with his higher level thinking skills and his calm and thoughtful demeanor, especially when approaching tasks such as the second language proficiency speaking exam. He is the student behind my inspiration for creating what I call the 100 Club, which is a special award for students who earn a 100 for the quarter. He's my only student this year to achieve a 100 every single quarter, and as of this morning, grading his SLP exam, he also received 100 for that. Congratulations, Christian Kearns.
This year's award for outstanding achievement in Spanish for the native speaker is going to a student who is hardworking, mature, and dependable. Every afternoon, she walks into class with a smile, prepared to learn. She is a leader in the classroom. She's always prepared and ready to participate. This year's recipient is very conscientious and double checks her work, questioning every detail of an answer so that she is sure that she understands. Over the past 2 years, I have been able to count on this young lady to always do the right thing. She's always a leader in group work and sets a good example for her peers. I will miss all of our jokes and the fun we've had in class over the last 2 years, but I'm very excited to see your success in the future. Keep working hard. And so it is my pleasure to award the Spanish for the Native Speaker Award to Victoria Lopez Sicha. Welcome Ms. Prado, Ms. Gagliardi, Ms. Manzullo, and Mr. Dulos to the podium to present the next 3 awards.
One of the hardest things a person can do in life is to leave behind everything they once knew and starting over in a brand new place. This is something that many of our E&L students in Hampton Bays do every year. This is something that this student, who is receiving tonight's English as a New Language Award, did. This student left his home country and came to America to start a new life. He came here not knowing the language or knowing the ins and outs of being a student in the United States. Despite these challenges, he was able to overcome them and be successful in the classroom. This is a student who came to school every day with a smile on his face, making sure to tell me, "Buenos dias, profe," and letting me know he finished his homework as soon as he walked into the room. His interest in learning and improving his English was evident every day in class. He quickly became a role model for others and was the first to help out any new students we had in class. He always wanted everyone to feel welcomed and supported, and I'm going to miss having his positive attitude in my classroom, but I know he will continue to be a great person and student in the high school. Congratulations to this year's English as a New Language Award winner, Luis Grajales.
It is with great happiness that I present this year's first recipient of the CCC Award, as it has been my absolute pleasure to teach this young lady for the past 4 years. Over that time, I have watched her grow both in personality and academically. Throughout the years, she has consistently demonstrated the 3 attributes of commitment, courage, and character. As Winston Churchill once said, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. This student exemplifies this exact thought. It has been a pleasure to watch her grow and transform into the amazing young lady she has become. Her positive attitude and personality shine through every day. She is a funny, caring, and hardworking young lady, and as she moves up, she shows how much she has really come into her own. It is with great honor that I present the CCC Award to Carolina Quaya.
It is with great honor for me to present Emmanuel Camacho with the CCC Award. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made a profound statement about the importance of the human drive to move forward. He said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. There are so many words we could use to describe Emmanuel. Kind, funny, smart, hopeful. But there is a word that surpasses all of those. The word is determined. Determination is the fuel we need for advancement and growth. It is the component that pushes us out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Emmanuel is just that, extraordinary. Emmanuel has endured challenges, setbacks, and reasons to be discouraged, yet he remains determined and motivated to give his best every day. He not only gives his personal best daily, but also inspires us to do the same, to grow, to challenge ourselves, to conquer our fears and challenges with spirit of hope and resilience as we move forward. It is my honor to present Emmanuel Camacho with an award that celebrates his courage, commitment, and strong character. Congratulations, Emmanuel.
Good evening. It's with great privilege that I'm here to present this award to you tonight, the Matthew McKinnon Award. Matthew was a student here at Hampton Bays Middle School from 2009-2011, in which I had the pleasure of teaching. This young man was not only a great student, but a fantastic individual as well. He loved his family, his friends, school, community, and of course his favorite passion, baseball. Unfortunately, Matthew's life was cut way too short. However, his memory lives on through this award and the students who showed the courage and strength that Matthew did his entire life. The recipient of this year's award is a tremendously gifted student who participates in almost everything there is to and displays the same characteristics that Matthew did. She participated in all 4 sports seasons the last 2 years: field hockey, volleyball, basketball, softball, and played some softball with me during the summer. She's a member of the National Junior Honor Society, Student Council, Builders Club, among a few others. She volunteers her time for many events and causes that I don't have time to begin listing them. Overall, she's a terrific student, and I'm proud to be handing this award to her. Please help me congratulate this year's recipient of the Matthew W. McKinnon Perseverance Award, to Kira Clinton. Please welcome the board, Mrs. Feigelbaum, to present our next awards.
Selecting a single recipient for this year's award was an extremely difficult task because there were so many incredible candidates that could have achieved this award. So the students selected for this award are some of the most hardworking musicians in the district. In 4th grade, these individuals both selected the trombone as their main instrument. And when they first sat in my classroom, in my band room for the first rehearsal, I thought, I'm gonna call them by the wrong name every single day. However, that all changed when one of them decided to switch over to percussion in 5th grade, and I was in the clear. Yes! Throughout their middle school years, they have attended and received high ratings at NYSSMA festivals, participated in Hamia's selected all-county ensembles, have been active members of both the honors band and jazz ensemble since the 6th grade, and they are also elected officials of the Triumph. Did I mention that they formed a cover band and performed real gigs at venues throughout the East End? South Paul's Trio in the house. Wait a second, hold on. Is it Endless Summer now? Is it Paradiddle more? I'm not sure, but anywho, besides being musically inclined, they are wonderful leaders amongst their peers, and their focused demeanor motivates others to work hard and with passion. No matter what they decide to pursue in life, whether it's wrestling, music, surfing, or even rocket science, success will certainly follow them. And congratulations on your 2nd place win at Battle of the Bands at Ponquag Beach. That's why this year's Instrumental Music Award will be given to none other than Nathan and Christian Kearns.
Our music department has so many hardworking and talented musicians who could have received this award, it was difficult to choose just one. The student that I would like to honor today is someone who is a talented leader, not only in chorus, but in all they do. This student is very involved in music programs both in and out of school. In addition to being an active member of the HBMS music department, this student performs at the local theater and in a band. During her 4 years here, she has been a member of jazz band, drama club, and Triumph, and has attended NYSSMA numerous times, receiving high marks each time. This year, she was the only singer from HBMS to receive a perfect score. She has also been selected to participate in the Skamia and Hamia all-county choirs. Her musical and academic achievements are impressive, and she is one of the most kind, hardworking, and dedicated people you will ever meet. I know that she will be successful in whatever she puts her mind to. I am honored to present the Choral Award to Charlotte Summer. I will also be presenting on behalf of Mrs. Mazur, who could not be here tonight. Music is a universal language that can be understood throughout the world. In Hampton Bays Middle School, our students have a choice in picking their music ensemble. Mrs. Mazur has been fortunate to teach some amazing musicians that choose world drumming and ukulele. It was very hard to pick just one 8th grade student for this award, as they are all so talented. The student receiving this award has been a participant in both the world drumming and ukulele ensembles this year. This student has also been playing in both ensembles since the 6th grade. She is eager to learn different instruments in both ensembles. This student succeeds in all of her classes because she is a hard worker. She's always willing to help out and help other students in class. She is the first one to offer to stay after and help at our concerts and has done many hours of community service. This student is also an athlete, and this year was on the varsity lacrosse team at the high school. She strives for excellence in all of her courses and was inducted into Tri-M Junior, the Music Honor Society, as well as the National Junior Honor Society this year. On behalf of Mrs. Mazur, I am honored to give the World Music Award to Kira Shorlin. Please welcome Mrs. Taylor, Ms. Vitopoulos, and Mr. Colucci to present the next awards.
I have had the pleasure of being Alva Malara Sanchez's teacher for the past 2 school years. During this time, she has grown from a brand new 7th grader into a confident young adult who is ready for high school's adventures and opportunities. Alva comes to each class smiling and ready to learn. She is a focused and interested student who excels every day. But most importantly, it is Alva's character and interpersonal skills that have made her stand out as the recipient of this award. Alva is exceptional in the way she cares for her fellow students. When working in groups, Alva is a patient and organized leader who makes sure her classmates understand everything and assists them in any way she can. Time and time again, I have observed Alva helping a new student with anything and everything they need, such as navigating their Chromebook, translating a website, and walking them through classroom routines. Alva makes every effort to make sure they feel welcomed, included, and successful. She even helps me with my Spanish. We all appreciate her being there for us. It is my honor to present the Family and Consumer Sciences Award to Alva Malara Sanchez.
Good evening. The Male PE Award is going to a young man who has proven to be an embodiment of dedication, modesty, and excellence in the realm of physical education. Throughout his middle school journey, our award recipient has exemplified an unwavering commitment and an unrelenting spirit in class. He is always participating and giving 100% in every activity he's involved in. He encourages others through his actions and pushes the boundaries of what he thought was possible. He not only leads by example in class, but is a leader and someone who stands out on the athletic courts, mats, and fields as well. He's a four-sport athlete here at Hampton Bays Middle School, playing football, basketball, wrestling, and lacrosse, and he will be someone to watch as he continues his career at the high school level. He is humble, kind, and respectful. He's a great role model to not only his classmates, but to the younger students here who strive to be an exceptional student athlete just like he is. His hard work and determination will help guide the way for him in his future, and we are so excited to see what's to come for him. Congratulations to this year's PE Award recipient, Michael Single Jr. I will also be giving the Female PE Award. So this year's Female PE Award is going to a young lady who lights up every room she walks into. Every day she comes in with the brightest smile and little wave saying hello and leaves this gym the same exact way, except with a little more sweat. She's a very active participant in the athletic department, playing soccer, basketball, volleyball, and even varsity lacrosse. As we reflect on the countless hours spent on the fields and courts, we recognize that physical education is not just about physical exertion or competitive triumphs. It is about personal growth, fostering a sense of teamwork, and embracing the values of sportsmanship. The recipient of this award has embraced these ideals and shown us all what it means to be an outstanding student athlete. What truly sets a student athlete apart is her genuine kindness and humility. She is always extending a helping hand to those around her and encouraging them to reach their fullest potential. Her leadership qualities have been an inspiration to others, creating a sense of unity and an environment where everyone thrives. We will miss her smiling face around the school, but we are so excited to see all her success as she goes through high school. Congratulations to this year's PE Award recipient, Nicole Vasquez-Padilla.
The Suffolk Zone Award is given to honor students from each school district who exemplify outstanding achievement in their physical education classes. This year's winners are Emma Schulteis and Braden Talmadge. Throughout the year, these students made a strong effort to be cooperative, honest, confident, and enthusiastic toward all class activities. In addition, these students always worked to support the efforts and success of the class, were leaders in class activities, and demonstrated positive attitudes and good sportsmanship. What these students showed in class translated well to their success in athletics. Emma was a four-sport athlete playing field hockey, basketball, volleyball, and varsity lacrosse. Braden was also a four-sport athlete playing football, basketball, wrestling, and junior varsity lacrosse. All of us look forward to seeing what you will accomplish in the future as students and as athletes. Unfortunately, the awards have not been received from the Zone Committee yet, but you will receive them later this week. Congratulations, Emma and Braden. Please welcome Ms. Calabrese and Ms. Catalano to present our next award.
It is our honor to be able to, It is our honor to be able to present the recipients of the SANS recognition on behalf of the Learning Support Team at Hampton Bays Middle School. This recognition stands for Student Award for Notable and Distinguished Service. This award is given to 2 students who have demonstrated exemplary community service participation both in and out of school. These students, like social workers and school psychologists, elevate service to others above self-interest and draw on their knowledge, values, and skills to help people in need and address social problems. These students are members of both the National Junior Honor Society, the Tri-M Honor Society, and were required to complete a minimum of 10 community service hours accrued beyond the school day. Both of these recipients far surpass that requirement through their hard work and dedication to not only our Hampton Bays community, but other communities across Long Island.
Although this award celebrates service, it also highlights the positive impact these recipients have made on their peers. We are grateful to the following students for being role models in service and leadership. You have set the expectation in service for all other middle school students who will look to emulate you. You both have participated in clubs, sports, and excelled within our music department. You have taken your service outside the doors of HBMS by participating in community cleanups, helping to create a welcoming environment here at HBMS for our incoming 5th graders, and participating in fundraisers to ensure those in need were able to have their most basic needs met. It's an honor to present this year's SANS recognition to Nathan Kearns and Charlotte Summer. Congratulations. Please welcome Dr. Della Speranza to present our next award in tonight's program.
It is my pleasure to present the American Legion Leadership Award. But first, we would like to take a moment to honor our veterans and active service members. If you are a veteran or currently serving in our military, please stand. While we do not have any members with us this evening, we appreciate the service, commitment, and honor displayed by each and every one of our veterans and service members. They serve as wonderful role models to our students each and every day. The American Legion Leadership Award recognizes students who set an example for others to follow. Those who show respect and care for their peers. The American Legion strongly believes that all children should be praised when they demonstrate qualities of character and school leadership. If you have had the pleasure of knowing our Legion members personally, you know that they live by these core values. This student has stood out amongst his peers by believing and living these same core values. He exemplifies the idea of leading by example, as he would rather take the lead through the virtue of his actions than by the volume of his voice. His role and involvement in beach cleanups, the National Junior Honor Society, and Student Council clearly displays his commitment to leading by example. You may have seen him around our building assisting an injured friend or classmate who is in a wheelchair. I am incredibly proud to present this year's American Legion Hand Aldrich Post 924 Leadership Award to Johnny Mora Araya. Please. Please welcome our school counselor, Mrs. Sinclair, to present the PTO Scholarship Awards.
It is my pleasure to present 2 outstanding students with our PTO scholarship. The students were selected by committee members of our PTO and were asked to compose an essay sharing a middle school experience that made a lasting impression on them. The students selected spent time organizing their thoughts and memories into a well-composed essay that was ultimately read by and selected by our PTO. Each student selected has contributed to our middle school and our greater community. I have no doubt that they will continue to have a positive and lasting impact during their time in high school.
On behalf of the Hampton Bays Middle School PTO, I present these awards to Michael Single Jr. and Braden Talmadge. Welcome Ms. Gunderson and Mr. Singh, who will present the Middle School Character Awards, and to Mr. Silva, who will present our final award this evening, the Middle School Valedictory Award.
The first student to receive the Character Award is a remarkable student who exemplifies the true essence of character. Over the past 2 years, I have had the privilege of having this student in my class. I speak for the entire team when I say that we are so proud with the confidence and newfound sense of independence this student demonstrates. This student has not only displayed academic excellence, but has also become a shining beacon of character within our classrooms. This student not only questions the actions of the past, but also questions how rules and laws affect people who actually lived through history. Throughout her time with us, she has consistently demonstrated honesty and empathy, never failing to show compassion towards others. This student is more than deserving of this award, and I am sure she can teach us a thing or two about character. To quote this student's favorite character in history, "In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock." Thomas Jefferson. Claire, stand like a rock and continue to be a shining beacon of character. Congratulations to one of this year's recipients of the Middle School Character Award, Claire Loesch.
I will be presenting this evening's second Middle School Character Award on behalf of Ms. Mills, who could not be with us this evening. There are times when middle schoolers get a bad rap. Society often judges them harshly for mistakes and misunderstandings, when in reality they are people of practice. They are practicing the skills they'll need in life, like timeliness, friendship, and standing up for what they believe in, even when it's not cool. Middle schoolers are also a composite of their personality, our school, family, and community. They need all of us to help them become their best selves. Today's winner of the Character Award reminds me that we are all doing a great job in this community. A piece of advice this student has taken to heart and put into practice is don't let others control you. They wrote, "People sometimes try to seem cooler by doing something or hanging out with a person they don't like. But it's important to be your own person and not follow other people around or try to make yourself look better." Middle school can be a tough place. Learning to think and act independently is an important part of growing, and it shows character. Tonight's winner is an athlete who clearly loves the camaraderie of a team, the thrill of a win, and the energy of the games. They play basketball, volleyball, field hockey, and softball. Family is also a significant part of this student's life. They help their parents with cooking dinner to lighten their load because the students know that their parents are busy too. They feel it's important to lend a hand to them. Within the community, the student has volunteered to take veterans out for a fishing day. They went fishing on their boat for free, in addition to a free lunch provided and field truck at the marina. The veterans had a great day trying to catch the biggest fish to win a prize. Please help me congratulate Lee Brummagem for her many years.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the Middle School Valedictory Award. The fundamental purpose of a school is to create lifelong learners, to promote academics, and to give students the tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. The next award, the Middle School Valedictory Award, is given to the student with the highest overall average. The Valedictory Award is the highest honor we can bestow in a school. This award recognizes superior academic achievement. This year's recipient is only just beginning to show us his true potential, consistently achieving presidential honors throughout his middle school career, even while taking Regents level classes in 8th grade. As he begins his high school career, he will continue to challenge himself with a rigorous course load, including honors global history, chemistry, and science research, showing us he is not afraid of hard work and a challenge. He not only shines academically, but as an executive council member of student council, he helped his 8th grade class finish the year strong, making amazing memories along the way. You can hear him on stage rocking out with his bandmates, or watch him catch a wave in the Atlantic, or practice martial arts. He is a dedicated member of Jazz Band, the Tri-M Honor Society, and the National Junior Honor Society. And above all, he is a kind, considerate young man. Please help me congratulate the 2023 Hampton Bays Middle School Valedictory Award winner, Christian Kearns. Congratulations to all of tonight's award winners. Please allow me to introduce Hampton Bays Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Clemenson.
Good evening. I love the final 2 weeks of school, and not just because we're going to summer, but it's celebration season. It is, and I love Ms. Gunderson's phrase, we're people of practice. And when we get to June, we get to highlight all that we've practiced. We get to highlight all that we've worked towards and how we've struggled and how we've overcome. And the young men and women before you just really shined throughout their entire middle school career. When you all arrived in 5th grade, Mr. Shug and Mrs. Fox asked you and asked families to find your go-to person, right? Find the person or people at Hampton Bays Middle School who would be a guide for you, that would be somebody to help you make good and smart and productive decisions. And you all did that. You did that, and as you leave tonight with your awards in hand, you can reflect on what the teachers up here who are super passionate and super committed to your kids, you can reflect on what your teachers said about you. Because in every single award, it was not just about doing homework and getting the score on the test. It was about developing a passion for that subject, or that sport, or that commitment to service. So when you came in, you found your go-to person, and you made the most of your time here at Hampton Bays Middle School. Next week, there's 9 days to go if you walk down the front ramp and saw that display in the library. There's 9 days to go. And in 9 days, you're going to go to Hampton Bays High School. And you're going to go with that passion, and you're going to go with that talent that you've developed here. And we're going to ask you to do 2 things. Continue to refine what you're good at, and continue to refine what you like to do. And then go crazy in high school pursuing that. And the colleagues of these amazing faculty members behind you up at the high school will do just what happened here, and they'll be your go-to people, and they'll help you in 4 years sit under the commencement tent, ready to go on to your next step after Hampton Bays. I bring the congratulations of the Board of Education, of our leadership team, and of the faculty and staff across the district. Before I turn this back over to Mr. Shug, I would just like to ask the award winners up here to do something with me. We are people of practice, as Ms. Gunderson said, so we need the support. We need others to hold us to the high standard. And those folks sitting out in the audience tonight, your family members, moms, dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, they held you to a high standard and made sure that the work you did at Hampton Bays Middle School was first class. So let's give them a round of applause and thank you as well. The last 9 days are a lot of fun, cause for celebration. We sprinkle a few Regents exams and finals in there, but before you know it, we will gather next week under the tent on the great lawn of Hampton Bays High School, where you'll enter as 8th graders and you will leave as freshmen in the Hampton Bays School District. Congratulations to each of you. Families, congratulations, and thank you for being with us tonight. I'd like to introduce Mr. Shug to the microphone.
Good evening. How about one more round of applause for this wonderful group? Congratulations. Keep up the great work. Hampton Bays Middle School students and families, congratulations and thank you for leading the way this year. Be proud of yourselves and continue to make us proud of you. We look forward to great things from all of you. We also look forward to seeing everyone again next Wednesday, June 21st at 6:30 p.m. under the Hampton Bays High School commencement tent, wherein we will celebrate the entire grade 8 class at Moving Up ceremony. Thank you for joining us tonight and have a great evening.